Hi, the name is Bliss Sibiya from the X Factor Youth, an organization that prides itself in building high-performance youth to compete in a high-performance space. I want to ask you a question that we tend to take for granted. Do you have a mentorship program? Do you have an official mentor? Do you have a person that you can mirror ideas and mirror opinions to assist you in being a better person? Why do we speak about this? We tend to mention people who are considered great, but we forget that there are people that are behind them that are assisting them. Let's give you a couple of examples. We all know of Malcolm X, great speaker, great orator. We hear of Louis Farrakhan, also another great speaker. But we tend to take for granted or forget who is behind creating or shaping these people, which in this case was the Prophet Elijah Muhammad. If you look at an individual such as Martin Luther King Jr., who was another very prominent speaker who executed his words so perfectly, we forget who was behind creating and shaping him, Martin Luther King Sr. If you look at Usain Bolt, one of the fastest people in the world, we tend to forget who built and made him. And I want you to Google who that person is. Why am I asking these questions? Because we really tend to forget that there are people who are behind these people who are considered great. We forget that there are individuals who are shaping, who are nurturing, who are grooming, who are developing these individuals to become the people that they are. By the time they get to us as the audience or the consumers, they're already shaped, they're already groomed, they're already molded into these people that they are. But there are people behind the scenes, and the reason why I speak about this is because we really need to identify who our mentors are. And we can be mentored by anyone or anything. How some people these days find mentorship is through books. There are books that we can read where we don't have to physically be with a mentor. We can just read their ideas, read their programs, see what their thoughts are and get their opinions and have those people shape us. In business school, there are people such as Peter Drucker, who lived years ago, about 50 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, but we are still being mentored by him on management and leadership. There are people such as Napoleon Hill, who we are still reading people's books because they are in a way mentors and they are assisting us as mentees become great individuals. In the public speaking world, we cannot speak about communication without speaking about Carnegie, Dale Carnegie. Individuals like that who have assisted communicators, orators, people who speak. These individuals have shaped us. These individuals have molded us. We don't have to be with them presently, but we can still learn from them. I will tell you now that I'm mentored by my father, but not just him. There are other individuals within the circle that have essentially made me who I am today. And why I'm speaking about this is because X Factor Youth wants to provide mentorship spaces, and spaces where you can speak to what we consider OGs. In America, they're called original gangsters, where if you have any ideas, if you have any thoughts, and you feel like you want to ping pong or you want to ask someone's opinion, the best people to speak to are mentors, OGs, people who see things from a different view. In life, we have what we call yes men. But our mentors, our coaches are the people who can show you your disadvantages, show you the bad sides of you, because they want to make you great. And sometimes we need that criticism. We need abantu who are going to tell us that, listen, you are messing up in this particular department, but here's how you can be great. Some of us don't like criticism, but we can accept criticism from the right people. So I would encourage you as an X-Factor human being, as an X-Factor youth, to find a mentor, find a role model, find someone who has done something great, attach yourself to that person, and see how they can help mold you and shape you and help you become a beast in whatever it is. When running, find a mentor, find a coach, find someone who has experienced coaching, experienced grooming, experienced developing, and keep that person close. Because in order for us to be great, we need to attach ourselves to people who have been great so that we can know what the blueprint is and then overachieve, overexceed, exceed those expectations, which is one of the pillars of the X Factor Youth. So think about it. really sit down and write down names of people who can mentor, people who you wish for them to mentor you. You know, in the business world, you would require a business mentor. In the humanities side, you want someone who's a mentor in that department. So you can have different mentors to fit the different fields that you want to be in. But we need mentors. As young people, we tend to forget that mentorship can help build us, can help shape us. And we need to learn from those who have already learned. We need to walk the path that other people have already laid, because we don't want to make the same mistakes twice. You know, I always believe that they say the older you become, the wiser you become. But I believe that you can still be young, still be wise, by asking people who have that wisdom while you are still in a young age. So do not wait until you're old. Find a Solomon now and just pick their brain. Really hear them out, really get to understand them, so that you will be able to become the Malcolm X. You are able to become the Martin Luther King. You are able to become the Vusi Thembekwazi of this world. So whatever field that you want to be in, find a mentor. And if you don't know where to find a mentor, come through to the X Factor Youth, where we are more than willing to support, we are more than willing to help, we are more than willing to help groom, help shape, help you succeed, help develop you to become that achiever that you deserve to be. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Bliss Sibiya from the X Factor Youth. You can join us by liking our Facebook page, which is X Factor Youth. You can follow us on Instagram at X Factor Youth International, and we are more than willing to engage with you. Just DM us, like our page, communicate with us. We are not shy. We don't bite. Communicate with us and become a member of the X Factor Youth, and let's help you become a high-performance individual competing in a high-performance space. Signing out.